Hello, everyone. This is Bethany Quinn with Golden Shovel Agency. And today I just wanted to share a quick tip for you in regards to creating and managing your Google business profile. So every organization, every company should have a profile on Google My Business. So here's how that looks. Let's give you an example. So you could take a look at your organization. We can pick anyone here. Let's do Preston County, West Virginia, economic development. Okay, so just take a quick second to type in a search for your organization. Now, this happens to be one that I have management access to. So this is what I see. When I type it in, it actually says your business on Google, and I'm able to see a lot of information, which I'm going to go over with you later. But let's say I didn't have access to this. Okay, so let's type in Royce City Economic Development. And I do not manage their profile. So see right here on the right-hand side, this is what you're going to see if you do not manage the profile yet. So if you've done something with it, you may see photos already, or if somebody in the past had maybe a previous economic development director. However, if no one has done anything with this, you may not have anything show up on a Google search, or if you do, the name might be there and the address may be there, potentially the phone number pulled from online, but you're not going to see any images or any logos. So what you want to do is you're going to want to claim a business to make sure that you can claim your economic development organization. So the way that you're going to do that is you're going to simply type in Google My Business, and you will see the first result is Google My Business profile, get listed on Google. So right here, you're going to click through. And again, with me, I already have access to a lot of profiles, so I'm not going to sign in. That won't really do you much good. But instead, I want you to see right here where you can hit the Manage Now button. And that's where you're going to be able to say the organization that you want to manage and provide some basic information. Once you submit that request, Google will typically send you a postcard in the mail with a code. When you receive that code, you'll be able to enter it in, and that proves that you do, in fact, have access to receive mail at that business and therefore can manage it. Once you have gained access, you're going to be able to make a ton of different edits on your profile. So here is an example with Preston County Economic Development Authority. So a lot of this information has already been added. For example, the hours were added. The address was added right here. And now you want to look and see, okay, what else do I want to put on this profile? So Google has a good option, which just says complete your profile. So this is a good place to start. You can click this and it gives you some options. For example, you can turn on messaging if you want to be able to reply to people's comments or texts. Okay, we're going to skip that right now. In this case, you'll also be able to advertise from here if you wanted to pay for ads. And then we go back to our profile and we see what we want to take a look at. So in this case, we may want to add photos. So a photo shows up of the building or a logo. So you get to pick which type of photo you want to upload. And it's pretty simple. You just select photos or videos from here. You could definitely add your logo and certainly should. So you just want to update that by grabbing it from your computer. So images are definitely a great idea. Another thing that you could do is click on this Edit Profile button right here. And this is where you're going to go ahead and add your full business name. We want to obviously make sure that that's accurate and based on what people are going to be searching for when they're looking for economic development in your community. Okay, and the contact information. Now, this is actually an issue, so you need to check your profile frequently. So right here, you can see that we actually had included a phone number for the organization. and Google went in and took it off. That's the problem. And it does actually happen. So Google will review your profile from time to time and will change it. They don't need your permission to do that, unfortunately. So if you don't go in and check your profile on a regular basis, there is a chance that the edits are not going to be accurate, as in this case, they were not, right? It took off the organization phone number, which is an issue. You can add your website, and definitely should add your business address. Here, you could add your service area. If you want to be really specific, you could certainly do so. You can add things like your holiday hours. You can add a description as well. This is definitely good to do because it'll help you with SEO. So you can see this is obviously a profile in progress, which is great for you to look at because you can see the different options. If you have a wheelchair ramp and is ADA accessible, for example, you may want to include that type of information as well. And if you wanted to skip right down to that section, you can do so right here. So like right here, it says has wheelchair accessible seating. And again, Google went through and deleted that. So we want to make sure that that information is continues to be available on the profile. So regular review is always recommended. Okay, so there are other things that you can do here as well, such as reading reviews if you have them and replying to those reviews. If people are leaving comments for you online, it's important to do that. You can also ask people to give you a review, which can help to build credibility. And for that, you just click on the Get More Reviews button. You get a link right here. You can copy it and then send it in an email to people. This is a great way to get reviews from businesses that you've supported. Maybe your board members could give you a short review. It doesn't take a ton of time, but it can help you increase your availability when it comes to a local search, and it also gives some validity to the organization itself. Another nice thing is that you can see your performance. So how many people have actually looked at this profile? So in recent history, we have 224 that have looked at this profile and done something with it. So that's also really good information for you to know. And again, because of the fact that Google My Business can come up in a search. So remember, we typed it in up here and the website came up automatically, but it came up right here too. Because of the fact that you can come up now in 2 different areas of the page is something that every economic developer should definitely include in their SEO strategy. And if you have any questions, if you're a Golden Shovel client, we're happy to assist you by answering your questions and provide additional guidance with your Google My Business profile.